Welcome to Poppy's Poetry Corner. We finally made it to the time where rhythm and blues meets poetry and rhyme. Yep, we on the corner where it's safe to fire up your marijuana. But this room about to get hot as the summer, so you might need something chill like a glass of wine. Water does me just fine. Whatever relaxes your mind and help you recline after what might have been a hump day at work. Put yourself first. Where here nothing has to be rehearsed. Let me put it in reverse. The corner we back to is brought to you by Faith and Hustle. So it's some big hitters in this room, and it's okay to flex your muscle. Because we locked and loaded and heavily potent. Nothing corroded about our brain waves. Going back in the days where you could simply walk to the corner to find your muse. Or peep out the latest groove. We about to let the energy fill the room so it might get a little wet. Or fill you up till you get so high. Because around here, we get praise when your stuff is fire. So let us begin. Welcome to the corner, my friends.
Listen. You got me fucked up. No, like literally, you got me fucked up. You got these little games that you play back and forth over the phone talking about what you'll do. And I'm going to quote Jason Moan when I say this, that this ain't what you want. Fuck the games and the lines, the bullshit going back and forth, what you gonna do, how you gonna ride, how you gonna suck. Listen, shut the fuck up and take this dick. I want you to understand what it feels like when you're giving oral fixations and the big boy belly is hitting you right on top of your forehead, making sure you got common sense while you're giving away the brain pieces. I want you to know what it feels like to have your legs open in perfect symmetry and this G in the middle, and while you screaming freedom so you can understand why they think I'm a Mason. You ain't fucking with the right one. You fucking with Mr. Right Now. ACN is nothing to be played with. Just because I can't growl don't mean I still ain't a beast. And just because I ain't got the muscles like walking erotica don't mean I won't lift your ass up on my face and ride you on those sheets. I am something that you have to appreciate. I am the reason why God created poetry. A walking eroticism in the eyes of man. I am not the one that you want to try. I drip for real in all places that you want to taste. I got that butter pecan cum that'll make sure your cavities rung in your teeth. Wow, you call out 10 Hail Marys in all different 10 parts of the room. I'm giving you 10 commandments why you should soon understand that Panda is just a gentleman, but a nigga when you want him to be. I grab you by your throat, write my signature on the stretch marks of your inner thighs, suck the milk from your breast and make sure the baby doesn't go without, but for now, you mine. Tell me what you want. No, tell me what you want. Tell me how you like it. Tell me that I'm nasty while I eat your ass from the back and lick you to the front up to your neck. Taste what I taste so you can see we both are feasting on greatness. I want you to know what it feels like. Yeah, I ain't nothing to play with, baby. So stop messaging me about what you will do and just do it. Stop saying that you gonna fuck me and just fuck me. Stop saying that you want to love me. We ain't got time for love. Let's get down to the basics. Put all 10 of your digits in my mouth and let me suckle on your ankles like I love the gristle, baby. Let me lick on your thighs. I love the position, baby. Bend over backwards and let me eat your ass from the back. See, I got good genes. You ain't got to worry about nothing cavities and no pH balance being fucked up because of me. I'm going to make sure you come correct. And then, go back to messaging your friends. I want you to understand what it feels like. I ain't the one. You enjoy your night, all right?
I smell blood, shark, must be on period, pen bleeding, no panty liners, juices wasted. This crack is reusable, not ass. This ain't soft, ain't shit sweet like mama's cries when the streets took babies, hard hitting like crack in the 80s. Y'all, I'm a product of my environment. No free base, just that steel frame Kona grown that rose in the Reagan say no to drugs era and still came out dope. Stamps sealed and kicking most off their feet. Why not double down on me like always? I'm that re-rock stretching lines till it snap back. Still hitting strong quarterbacks that call it the rewind come up. kite energy. I'm lifted, delivering messages that's not for everyone, but it's the only way I know to connect, building communities. So I hate the ones that have to bite this bullet like uncut smack. My pen, that's that pressure pack. My flow, leaking through plastic, only the real will understand. My voice got corners leaning in like they need a hit of this piece. This ain't performance, this is persistence through pain. I found truth. There lies my power. I don't just write, I distribute brick after brick, bar after bar, legacy in every line. I'm pure, potent, untouchable, never influenced by others, because nowadays that shit's just watered down. I remain solid, bouncing back like that fresh, uncut fish scale. That's me. I'm Uncut Dopeness, and that's my piece.
Oh, wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Two colors, one shade. In a valley where shadows dance and fade, two leaders stand, mirroring yet betrayed. One cloaked in gold, a beacon of tumultuous ties bright. The other of us in blood red ash, veiled in the night. Their choices echo, they mirror the cruel game. Citizens torn, egotistical love, and foreign disdain. One's words a balm, a honeyed lie. The other's call to truth, muted cries. Imitating one's voice, one's guise, a puppet's dance beneath scripted skies. The crowd captivated, blinded, deaf, and blind, hearing only what they wish to find. Hate fuels the fire as they reverence the flame, while the others praise a hollow claim. Unseeing, untouched by the storm of grace, caught in the web they refuse to face. Two shades of a single hue, the color of a world askew, extreme, indifferent, cold, and vast, uncaring the present, dismissing the past. A speculate unfolds, endless reality show. Those who watch, who truly know. The joke, the punchline, just you, just me, dancing on the edge of the grand comedy. In the game of shadows, who wins? The rulers smile, while those below chaos spins. All that is left, an echo, a sigh. Two colors, one shade, no truth or lies, and cut.
I can't just choke 'em like my mind's eye be hoping. I feign interest in unsavory words that's been spoken. Why fight someone who's obviously been broken? The days of knowing what I feel has become a thing of the past. Speaking like you know facts. The smoking gun said in all caps. The me you see sculpted for survival. The real Lady Crucible shows no signs of vitals. You can buy my authenticity from Timu's already sold items. I was soulless. My hands didn't burn when I lied on the Bible. Walking through hell's fire as my flesh separates from bones. My soul has gone ice cold. These emotions I hold, my feelings stuck between revolving doors. Then beat my head against the therapist doors to still end up with no fucking outcome. Now this venom spraying from my tongue. No elevation where I come from. I was told I belong in the dark. So I sat and I visited for a little while. My thoughts ran wild, speaking out loud, my voice echoing through faceless crowds. Those blank pages never held words. The feeling of regret stirring my nerves, feeling absurd, not knowing who I am anymore. The reflection in the mirror shows me somebody different. It's breaking my spirit. I need some uplifting. This preposterous behavior created a monster. No retrospect to what I've become. The power of life has finally crumbled. I've stumbled over nothing. Can't break this fall. But this was a lesson to learn after all. Poem.
I mutate.
Fuck right, I'm arrogant. I speak so extravagant. Folks say eat some humble pie, my reply is bullshit. I ain't having it. See, I'm ignorant like a ghetto bitch. I am intelligent, but I got crazy wit. My swagger is a puzzle and my arrogance make the pieces fit. Cocky, that's who I'm sleeping with. Conceited, that's who I'm creeping with. You snap pictures of me and I'm cheesing, that's who I just had a threesome with. Belligerence and arrogance of parents raising this arrogance. And amazing feels by stadium like crack fans sit in stadiums. There's no way I can explain how this arrogance is entertaining. And a selfie is way too simple for the portraits I be painting. I just took a swig of my swag and got swug. And I'm so high on myself, my arrogance should be a drug.
I challenge some of you so-called black men not to live by the sword, wiping each other off the face of the earth, warring over worthless words in street corners that aren't yours, smoking trees while pants sag to their knees, pursuing ghetto status, living out Goodfellas fantasies, only to end up flushing the toilet, going down a pipe drain, and then they hope to attain the cream by illegal means. Selling whole neighborhoods similar to Egyptians and Philistines, enslaving and oppressing their own people for the greed of the green. The repository of your minds are corroded with imploding notions of attaining boss status when not being an urban terrorist is what truly matters. Too long have we lived on borrowed time without attempting to repay the debt, for some have continued to run with death, never approaching a life so blessed. Thugology has methodically infected this generation's psychology, for to be niggerish produces no ripened fruit. We must cultivate the minds of the deaf, dumb, and blind, but first we must embellish the roots. Boom.
Ooh, that's my type of speed round, man. I love when they come through the corner and fire everybody ass up. Foul, foul, foul. It's a drive-by, bitch.
Yeah. Yo, welcome back to Poppy's Poetry Corner. This week's show is brought to you by the one and only Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs. You already know it got to be the dopest all-natural scrub and teas. Hit me up and ask me about aisle 7. If this your first time vibing with us tonight, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you never miss a verse. And to my regulars, thank y'all for tapping in week after week. You already know this corner wouldn't be nothing without y'all. A quick love to Honey Dip for the rewind last week, and big up to the Panda holding it down in that spotlight that y'all just saw. Man, let's get into some poetry, but before we do, let's run this quick commercial break.
Yeah, boy, aisle 7 at the corner store is now open. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs, baby. But believe we got more than that. We got that poppy seed just dropped. We got that purple haze, and you know it's that fire. We got bombs. We got teas. We got the flavor you savor, all natural everything. So make sure that y'all tap in.
Yerp, Shem, what you say? Hold up, I got you too, cool?
Oh yeah, y'all know we up like the sun. Season 3. What you thought? You thought we wasn't coming with great poets and books? No. Hold up, they got it all. Let's go.
He knows so shameless hosting.
Be on the corner too.
So you know that shit is tight. That corner's a bad.
Woo! I am a bad mother sucker, and so are them people on them flyers, man. Tap in with the authors we got in the house tonight. And you know they finna come up and tell us about their books. So let's go ahead and get into the show. My first guest is from Trinidad. Y'all already know who it is, because y'all know that's my cousin and them. He's a soaring voice with a soulful teacher, opening hearts and minds throughout the power of poetry, a special education advocate, planting seeds of grace. The Uno is also a passionate writer, animal rights advocate, and storyteller whose words spark light and purpose. His books can be found on Amazon on the .1x. You know I done said it all wrong. He gonna come up here and give us the breakdown though. So y'all already know who it is. It's my favorite dang on Trinidadian. Let's go, the Uno. Yo,
Hola!
what you do, boo? How you feeling?
Repeat!
So come on and get to it, because you seen I butchered the name. Can you tell the people where to find the books? Are they corner prices? We're gonna start right there, and then I ask you my last question.
Yeah, well, just go on Amazon, just look up Thou No Poet Trinidad, you'll find it. If you
Hey,
just even go on Google, you'll see some of the other pieces that ain't on Amazon, that's on other sites. So, I'm all over. Don't go on global.
come on, he said he global. So you already know, just tap into the Uno and everything will pop up. So out of all your books, let's get to it. How has teaching in special education influenced the theme and the tones of your writing?
Okay, so what I will usually do, because sometimes people will say, but it doesn't seem like I do a lot of special ed writing. But if they read in between the lines, because as we say, why be explicit? Because if you have to think about the writing, it's better you read it, think about it.
That part, that part. With that being said, what's the first piece you getting into for us tonight?
Well, usually speed round is dedicated to a certain person.
It is. I was waiting too, y'all. I ain't even going to cap. We ain't going to bring it up.
So,
But
I'm gonna switch it up. So this piece, it's called "It's the Poppy Show."
y'all already know it's the Poppy Hour, but really it's about them. So let's get to it.
Yo, it's a Poppy Show. Just round the bend, got around. Let the good times ascend. Going round in circles, no pen in hand. Just lounging like we in the Louisiana land. We flow with lucid voices, smooth and bright. Fertile brains sparking, shining at midnight. All started on a corner where mother made dreams ignite. Now we are riding waves of joy, feeling just right. Laughs echo loud and spirits fly underneath the moon and the starry sky. It's the Poppy Show where we all belong, a circle of friends singing our songs. Fireflies dancing in velvet nights, our laughter river clear and bright. No Dolce, we are sailing on melodies, a musical boat anchored in joy, where each heartfelt note, or should I say keynote, we are butterflies swirling in a rainbow flight, colors exploding, pure delight in sight. In this stage is a jungle wild and free. Our dreams grow tall, taller than the trees. Rhythm spoken, a heartbeat pounding drums. A carnival of moments where everyone comes. It's the Poppy Show, a cosmic parade where magic, dance, and we poets, we all have made. Yeah, Poppy, we made it. Anchor.
I swear, if I had some arms, I will reach out and give you a hug. Oh.
Yo, I love it. Every season he cranks me up with my own piece. Y'all know I feel like that's the best form of love somebody can show you, is to put you in the poem the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because I will put you. Never mind. Y'all know we're gonna keep this thing right on rolling. Thank you. Uno, love you much. And I heard he named a couple other of my faves in there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta go back and check it out. And he named a couple of dope shows hoes, by the way, that y'all should go check out. For real, for real. But let's keep this show right on rolling. My next queen is known as the Mistress of Mayhem. Born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, she's been wielding her pen since 8th grade, turning life into lyrical fire. She's a proud member of Poet, People of Extraordinary Talent, Word of Mouth, and Wolf Hours, consistently bringing raw truth and fierce energy to every mic she touches. So y'all already know who it is. It's the one, the only LC Lady Crucible.
What it do? Wolf Hours definitely in the building.
Hey, thank you for making your third round on P.P.C. Third round on P.P.C, y'all. She done broke it down for the third season, and I'm absolutely loving it. And I appreciate you being on. So you know I give my gratitude while everybody can hear it. So let's get to the first question I got for you. As a member of Poet, Word of Mouth, let me get that right, correct first, Word of Mouth, and Wolf Hours, how have those communities shaped the growth of you as a poet?
Man, when I tell you I'm able to breathe, my pen has gone places that I never thought it would go, but we here now.
Hey, I love that. I love that. And tell the people where they can find these set, places, because y'all be firing the mic up late night. In my favorite area, I'm so ATL, I be eating in the cafeteria, y'all. And what's the cafeteria? Tell the people where to find y'all.
Hey, you can find me. You can find me, man. When I say in Chicago, we be something everywhere. Tap in to Eddie's Sundays. You know what I'm saying? Talk It Out Tuesdays. You can find me on Instagram as Lady Crucible, Mistress of Mayhem. I'm just creating mayhem everywhere. I'm on TikTok as Mistress of Mayhem. I'm just creating mayhem everywhere.
Hey, man, Mayhem, I love those commercials, so I ain't mad at you. Get out here and live your life productively. Hey, with that being said, y'all make sure y'all also tap in on the Clubhouse, because I think Wolf Hours come on late night Thursdays on the Clubhouse, which is the cafeteria for me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about. So with that being said, what's the first piece you giving us tonight, LC?
This piece I'm giving y'all is called Black Ink Drips.
Ooh, it drips beautifully too. Hold on.
Oh. My black ink drips drastically, dramatically, sometimes romantically, maybe even frantically, letting the venom drip from the tip of my bit, anguish and frustration smeared across loose leaf paper. Releasing this anger, my complacency never ending. These thoughts in suspension, my mind confined to these walls. Man, if they could talk, they'd spill it all. These wells behind my eyes have run dry because I couldn't see them coming down my eyes. So I had to let this black ink cry. Pen in my pain, danced in the rain, heavy stains like the weight on my name. Will things ever change? The stems in my brain ain't functioning it. This black ink don't change its color. Ink with aggression. Parental supervision will be needed to read this piece. Red ink, blue ink, black is what I was born to be. This black ink runs all through me as it seeps through crevices, inking devastation. No second thoughts to desecration, leaving you to contemplate on just how my black ink drips. It's beastly. My words got meaning, dripping venomously, dripping in all caps, no cap, poetically speaking. Pardon me, my dialect spreading catastrophe, the blasphemy. You don't drip like me. Confessing, I cry in silence. I be spitting that fire. Bars go ballistic. I'm not a statistic. All jokes to the side. Drip this black ink. I drip this black ink with pride. It ain't just the color, turning pain into poetry. It's my essence, my struggle. The pulsating through my pen, inking how it feels. Walking well in this pen like the almighty sword. Ink these words that stain like scars. Those permanent marks, my ink spills secrets of a heavy heart. So I write, bleeding this black ink with no filter, no edits, unapologetic. I'm scribed in the margins. a saga of my own survival. Poem.
Bow, 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 bow. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Yeah.
Ooh, y'all heard it. That pen was black, blue, and every which color, but guess what? It was leaking proudly, and I absolutely love that piece. Let's keep it going, man. My next guest is a word artist, poet, author, and gun violence advocate with years of experience on the mic. His journey began at Word for Word, which also launched him into open mic and slam scene. He's published several chapter books, including "You Gonna Make Me Say Something I Might Have to Repent For Later," "Put Your Mind on Pause," and the latest collaboration with Cheryl Brandon, "Conversations Soul to Soul." Always pushing forward. He's currently working on his next release. Catch him co-hosting the Live with Miss Kurt's podcast. He gonna correct me on that name, y'all. Y'all know how I am about these names. But tap in with the King every Friday, 9 EST on the Facebook. Y'all already know. If you don't know, you finna find out. It's North Philly's finest. Yeah.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Man, everything all to the good around here. So tell me, how do you say the queen's name? It's Miss Kurt?
Miss Keir. Miss Keir.
Keir.
It stands for
Miss
keeping it
Keir.
real. It stands for
Okay,
keeping it
okay.
real.
Keeping it real, Miss Keir. So y'all can tap in, you know what I'm saying? And you can find the king over there being the hostess with the mostest alongside of her. And they got a vibe over there. So tell the people what the vibe is about. We all want to know what y'all do over there.
Oh man, we be having, we have like, comedians sometimes. We have musicians, we have artists, we have poets most of the time. So we have a collection of everybody, you know what I'm saying? We want to we strive to keep, the consciousness of the arts ever relevant.
Hey man, you can't go wrong with that. Reach one, teach one. I'm loving it already. So y'all know, y'all might catch me on that thing. I'm gonna be watching and might come spit on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I like to spit on shit. Never mind. Never mind. With that being said, let me get to my first question for you. Let's talk about the books. Where can people find them? Are they corner prices? And which one is your baby?
So my baby is my current one, and that is Conversations Soul to Soul. They can find that on Amazon. They can find that on Barnes and Noble, and they can find it on Kindle.
All right. Well, y'all heard, wherever you can find a book, you can find Soul to Soul. So make sure that you tap in. But with that being said, the king has more than that book. So when I was asking him where to find the books, I meant all of them. You know what I'm saying? Because we like to get it in where we fit it in, and we like to big us up. So we're not going to act like he just got one book. That's just the baby. That's just who he rocking right now. But let's talk about the ones you rocked before now. How can they find those books as well, sir? And are they corner prices?
So,
excuse me, you new to this. A corner price is anything that's less than a 3.5. For those who might not know what a 3.5 is, if you get a good 3.5, that's 50 or less. If you can put something right here, you can put something right here. So, are they corner prices?
No, they're not. They're under corner prices.
I know that's anything under 50 is a corner price.
Yep, they discount prices, so they can find they can inbox me on my Instagram under Luke Cage 5122, or you can get me with TikTok, because I'm always on TikTok under North Philly Finest. You can DM me on there, or you can go to my email, which is xman68757@gmail. That's xman68757@gmail. Yeah, I mean, operators are standing by, so if you order now.
Get your order on now. If you throw something in about corner prices, and saying you was on the corner when you heard about the price, he might sign that thing for you, give you a little dink off the price. You never know what happened. You might can even get a bundle deal. Hit him up and ask for all the books at one time and see what kind of price he hit you with, because that's the kind of flavor we coming with on the corner. So make sure that y'all tap in with the king. I'm loving every bit of it. And yeah, he said TikTok. Y'all know I call it the tiki-taki. So with that being said, y'all know I love me some tiki-taki. So tap in. If y'all don't know, we're gonna put the link up also in Poppy's Poetry Corner, so y'all can also find the king wherever the books are available. So with that being said, King, what's the first piece you're giving us tonight?
So this joint is called Opaque. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
It's a thought-provoking joint.
All right, well, let me get out of here so I can. Never mind. That might be too old for the young children. That was Arsenio Hall, man.
I know that.
Sometimes it makes you say, let me. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Every season, change must happen in order to readjust our reasoning. Oftentimes, we commit treason upon our own persons, causing our various situations to worsen, every minute of the day to the last second. Some of us blaspheme, but don't strive hard enough to achieve dreams. Sweet cream will improve the putrid taste of sewage within our cup of trembling. Discontinuing the midnight marauding and replacing it with constructive thinking instead of intentionally trying to swim laps in quicksand. Essentially, we don't stand for doing what's right, we'll fall for anything. Instead of happiness reaching deep within our bone marrow, our harvest will reap more rotten fruit to further increase our sorrows. When we should recognize whose eyes is on the sparrow, because the Lord is watching. So I must succeed this time. I must conquer those mountains I thought I couldn't climb. I have to fully live for God, giving the Lord my very best, lest I forfeit my redemption saved, never to rise from this prison grave. Poem.
Man, I hope your ass ain't broke, cause that was a stack. Okay, well, maybe it was 100. Okay, well, you kept it a buck, man.
He definitely kept it a buck and a half when you're talking about realistic and life that we living in. So y'all make sure, y'all know what I always say, if you missed it, do a rewind. Go back and watch it again, because we down for that. Mr. Throw It Off. Well, yeah, I need to see you throw it off. You know what I'm talking about? Is we throw it off? We is. Let me put the phone in the right place so I can get this thing the right way. Uh-oh. Okay, then I got her back. Yeah, let me go put my last comment up. Yep, I've been back here doing it all. Y'all know without AK, I'm frantic over here. So y'all know what's up, man. Let me go ahead and run the last comment I remember, so she can catch where I was at. How about right there? AK, there it is. All right, y'all know y'all get to see it all with us. Y'all in here for it all. I thought I had to bleep the king up early. I was going to say, hold on, who did that? Never mind. Hey, man, he's known as Mr. Throw It Off himself, because my next guest, he brings raw truth of the gutter to the poetry, making an ugly, beautiful, palatable. As an author and spoken word artist, he delivers unapologetically soul with every line. His book, Scriptures of the Troubled Soul, is a gritty spiritual journey for those navigating life and spiritually struggling nigga. It was a struggle to get this ninja on my show. So y'all know what it is. Y'all help me welcome Emmanuel Cole, a.k.a. Mr. Throw It Off himself. Yeah. Yo.
Bracket what the business is. Hey, man.
Man, you already know I've been waiting to kick it with you, sir. So I'm happy that you finally made it on the corner tonight. You know what I'm saying? So it was a situation and all of that. So I'm blessed to have you on, man. Thank you so much. So let's get into like our first question. First of all, where can the people find the book? And are they corner prices? Because, you know, I ask everybody that. You know what I'm saying? So
I sell I got everything in dime sack. Everything I sell in dime sack prices. So you can take it to buy a pack of Newports, or you go ahead and get this dope that I got. Amazon the plug, but say, man, you get all my dope. You get it straight from the source, man. Hit me up, DM me on IG, or hit me up on Messenger if you want the dope. Say, I also got the portrait mixtape that's out, the third portrait mixtape that's out, Elemental Conversations, and say, man, folks who get any of my dope within the next 4 months, say you're going to have exclusive access to the second book that's about to come out and the audio and visual that's coming with it. Say, yeah, man, I ain't got nothing but dope for y'all, man. I got something you can OD on. You can go ahead and pass it to your partner, and he going to OD on it too. I promise you. It's that P.P.C. for real.
Hey man, talk your talk, man. I already done told the people when you come on the corner, you get the best uncut dopeness. The man just let you know, and y'all know if you watch the show, y'all hear me say it all the time, man. Tap in with the artists themselves because they get all the, from that. You know what I'm saying? So make sure, I love that he said that. So make sure y'all tap in with his product line. It sounds like it's one of the best strands out here in the corner right now. And he offering y'all a hookup. Well, if you tap in the next 4 months, you get an exclusive. I'm gonna call it a P.P.C. exclusive, damn it, because I heard it here for the first time. I don't know when you heard it for the first time, but I heard it right here for the first time. So it's a P.P.C. It's good. Hold on. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with the king, get the books. All right, now the question is, what is the message that you want the readers to walk away with from your last book?
Shit. Real is just real. Real ain't got no stereotype to it. Real ain't got no set code to it. Real is just real. If you a nerd, be one. If you a geek, be one. If you lame, be lame. If you just gutter, you just ratchet, be that. Just be real, man. Say can't nobody throw dirt on your name if you got a real coat on. I'm just saying that.
Ooh, and with that being said, what's the first piece you giving us tonight? Hold up, I might have to steal that line. Can't nobody throw dirt on your name if you got on a real coat. Bitch, not toilet. Never mind. What's first piece you getting into tonight?
Well, this first piece that I would give y'all, because I'm just spitting this as Mr. Throwed Off himself. This is what I'm giving y'all as a public service announcement. And although I am a cat who don't believe in disclaimers, I will give this one disclaimer for this one poem. If you are offended by any of the words that are about to come out my mouth, please believe I am talking to you. Bitch niggas got that pussy. Ladies, please teach them how to dush it. Oh, broad ass niggas. Fraud ass niggas. They gonna be mad, so they ain't gonna applaud ass niggas. Oh, frail ass niggas. Quick to go and tell ass niggas. What's that I smell? Bitch. Nigga. Oh, look at Lou ass niggas. Like, who you talking to? You, bitch nigga. What you gonna do? Bitch nigga. Bitch in the light and in the dark ass nigga. A dog with no teeth. No bite at all bark ass niggas. Looking at me like I really give a fuck, bitch nigga. And you looking at me with that mug, bitch nigga. On the cool, you really just want a hug, bitch nigga. On the low, you getting your butt plugged, bitch nigga. And you looking at me like I really give a fuck, bitch nigga. No, cause bitch niggas got that pussy. Ladies, if y'all fuck with real niggas, please teach these bitch niggas how to dush it. Boom.
I just came on here to tell you you was a bad mother. Hush your mouth. You know kids be watching the show. What, man? You ruined all the fun. I was gonna say mother sucker. Dang.
Well, after the king, I just better say mother sucker. Because if you was a BB, then you in the wrong place. I like that. You already know he just came through. I was on, you see, I got off the screen real quick, like, because I knew what was up. I knew where he was going with it. So I just gave a and got her out of there. But I love that piece. That piece was fire. And I tell you what, more mother suckers might need to rewind. Never mind. I told y'all I'd be starting stuff, but we ain't gonna do it tonight. That's what we not doing. So before we do this roundabout on the corner, man, y'all already know Mother's Day is coming up. And y'all know this show right here is sponsored by the one and only Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs. But that ain't all we got. If you just seen the earlier commercial break, y'all know that we got teas, we got balms, we got scrubs, man. We got your flavor that you savor. So make sure that you tap in with me, myself, or Coastal herself, Coastal Body Scrubs, which is Kimberly, so that y'all know who y'all tapping into, man. We fill this product with love. We be on the phone 5 o'clock in the morning having business meetings, make sure we get the right product out. But matter of fact, you know what? Let me just run the damn commercial break. Some of y'all might have not been in here to see it the first time. Damn right I'm going to do a rewind. Hold up.
Yeah, boy, aisle 7 at the corner store is now open. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with Coastal Sunflower body scrubs, baby. But believe we got more than that. We got that poppy seed just dropped. We got that purple haze, and you know it's that fire. We got bombs. We got teas. We got the flavor you savor, all natural everything. So make sure that y'all tap in.
That's aisle 7, y'all. If y'all didn't know what aisle that's on aisle 7, people. So don't rush there. Just get there, though. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and swing this thing on back around the corner. Oh, no. Dose. Ain't but one like you, though. Come here. It's 2 of us now, though. How are you? How are you enjoying the show, sir?
Oh, fire as always.
Man, that
You
first
know,
poem, you had me over here blushing and stuff. You know, I was over here all girly like, feeling all warm inside. You know what I'm saying? I love it. So, like, what? You know, because I really want to know. You've done it for 3 seasons straight. What started the love? Which you put in the poems the way you do? Like what? Like how did you start to express yourself in that way? Because I know that's your way of showing me love. You know what I'm saying? So how did you start to just, you know? Because I know it ain't just me. You know what I mean? And if it is, you know, say something, baby. I mean, I take it if it's just me too. You know what I'm saying? But you know, what made you start that season 1? What made you start?
Oh, you see, I've noticed that a lot of people, they don't get the recognition they need. So why not be the voice? Because they say if you want to see better, do better. So everyone needs the appreciation, because you don't know how the person feeling, because 1 minute they could be well, and they just put it on a show, but they really need the love. So I'm here to share it.
Hey, and I love you for it, so I appreciate that, for real, for real. And you right. Not everybody is in the same mindset. Some 1 minute you up, next minute you might be down, but ain't no way. If you getting love like that, how could you be down when you getting some love letters written to you? You can't. It's not possible. So I appreciate the love. So with that being said, y'all know what's up. What's the second piece you giving us tonight?
Okay, as someone just did their ad, on Sunday is a special day, Mother's Day. So I'm gonna do it with a twist, because it's Mother's nature.
Hey, I like that. It's mother's nature. Y'all already know, man. Big love to everybody who's in the room right now. B, I see you. Nat, I see you. Queen, I see you. All our big friends. Make sure y'all give some live comments for my friend right here, to Uno, and I'm out.
Mother's nature. Pat, 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 pat. Soft, hurried steps along dew-kissed earth, whispering desperation, slipping through trembling lips. A daughter's fleeing, seeking sweet release. A fragile caged bird, longing for sky, wind, and freedom's breath. Dawn's gentle glow. Mother Nature stirs, her arms a cradle of calm, a promise of renewal. Sunrise spilling upon gold, her shadowed face, a tender touch of warm on cold, aching bones. Beneath that tranquil veneer, storms gather, raging tempests of fury, thunderclaps of judgment. Her voice, a rolling thunder, echoing through valleys of despair, a tempest of wrath, relentless, crashing waves on jagged cliffs. Her words, lightning, sharp, blinding, tearing through the night. In this mirror of society, a fractured reflection, her son, crowned in gold, sits upon his throne of privilege. No matter how the scars the earth With his careless steps, to her, he remains a king, unchallenged, wrapped in velvet and fire. His missteps forgiven, his wrongs dismissed, mere shadows. Her daughter, a shadow cast in ash, worse than Cinderella's stepmother's scorn. Her hopes trampled in the dust. Her voice a whisper, lost in Mother Storm's fury, treated as less an echo of forgiven dreams. Her worth measured in scraps, her spirit chained with silent despair. True Mother Nature, in her boundless mercy and ferocity, braids threads in the line in between nurturing dawn and raging storm, a paradox of grace, chaos, of love, and wrath. Her hands cradle the delicate sun and darken clouds alike, balancing scales of justice, of mercy, and of truth. She is a sunrise, calm, hopeful, whispering promise. Her storm, the tempest that tears, that breaks, that remakes. All in the mirror of our fractured world, where the privileged flourish and the oppressed fade. A reflection of our society's cry for change. A plea for dawn to swallow night, for justice to find her voice. In chaos, daughter runs, a flicker of hope, seeking freedom's horizon beyond Mother Nature's storm, a horizon where love's true measure is shared, where every child, every soul bears the light of morning, unbroken, unbowed, finally free. Reflect, shine, grow, as Sammy says, and Dolly writes. Do not be a MFer like any other. Uncut.
Now that right there was written with love, y'all. Let's go.
Yo, that had a little bit of everything in it. It was all about the nature. And y'all know how nature is. Sometimes it's up, down, windy, cold, all of that. I loved it. Hold up. Hey, Rare. I don't know what you asked and where we can find them at, but hit me up and I'll let you know what you're looking for. I'll help you find it. Chill. Okay. LC, you up. You're you mutated. You know, I had to calm Shim down. You know, Rare been in the house all night. Shim been on 10 trying to see. You know what I'm saying? You know, when Rare Epiphany in the house, Shim been out and show somebody. Like, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So, how you enjoying the show tonight? Y'all know I gotta, tap in.
You know me. I love the corner. I was born on the corner, so the corner is my favorite place to be.
Hey man, and tell the people where they can find you at again, outside of the corner, because you out here. I have seen you here lately. I want to give you a congratulations and a hat off too, because I've seen you here lately more than I've seen you out here doing your thing. So you know what I'm saying. So how does that feel to actually be following the path that you want to be on? Like, do you how does that feel?
It honestly, it's a beautiful thing. Before my grandma died, just here December of 2024, she told me, "Don't quit, don't give up." So I'm not quitting, and I'm not giving up.
Hey man, you know, it was like when my mama said it to me, it clicked in my head. It was like, this is Florida. You know what I'm saying? It's just me against the world. So I definitely feel that, and I feel you on that, and I appreciate you sharing that with us. What's the second piece you're getting into tonight?
This second piece is a piece that was given to me by Alley Poetry. It's actually called Damn Poetry.
Well, damn poetry. I hope when she finished, I'd be like, well, damn, okay.
Damn poetry. Spitting rhymes and lines, my bars became liquefied, refusing to be desensitized, eventually dropping a book on Amazon Prime. My pen commuting poetic crimes, the grit of the grind, parental discretion is advised. My poetry being televised. From the streets to the stages, the mic be blazing. These words can't be incinerated. A poet with a purpose, spitting verses like bullets, ink with hollow tip shells penetrating paper. Damn poetry, raw with no filter, like the taste of the city, grime and gritty, asphalt bleeding from the struggles, pain splattered in red on every corner. A game of chess, no room for pawns, strategies form, hustling metaphors, building alliterations from dust. Every setback's just a setup for my comeback. Flipping scripts like bricks. Didn't need a scale to measure who I am. Go pound for pound, win 13 rounds, lights out. Nothing can take me down. I own the crown, pleasing the crowd. Bars disintegrating mics. Damn, poetry. You're the rhythm to the streets. I'm very discreet, taking this very seriously. My verses used as lifelines, spitting fire like dragons. My dialect electrifying. From from the block to the booth, keeping others shook. I'm doing my thing. My wordplay gets sicker by the day. Who wants to play? A beast with my pen. It drips ink, staining pages with venomous ragefulness. You don't want to see me angry. These words calibrating in the chamber. Ink blots created ink spots, connected the dots. This ain't the 8 Mile. I'm not Papa Doc. This ain't Hickory Dickory Doc. Damn poetry keeps me on lock. Poem.
Boy, on my mama, that's the dope shit you can only get on the corner, baby. Believe that.
Yeah, that's that corner talk. Y'all heard that weight being pushed around just then, man. Anytime we pushing weight, it got to be on the corner. The best uncut dopeness. You already know what it is, man. Let's bring some more uncut dopeness around here. And he doing it for the community for the most part. And that's why I love this king right here. He all about reach one, teach one, and building our community so they can put them guns down. Y'all know what I say. Put your fists up and stop being scared. It's okay to fight. It ain't all right to shoot. Somebody ain't going to walk away from that one. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, King, you're...
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, man, you know what's up. This your first time on the corner, baby. We got to put we put the red carpet out every time. But we're going to try to make it extra plush for you on your first time. You know, first impressions rule the nation, baby.
Ain't no question.
Hey, you better talk that Kinglish. Same stuff you've been talking all night, and I've been loving it. So with that being said, how long have you been actively doing this?
So I've been doing this since I was like about 15. I first started off as a rapper. You know what I mean? Doing talent shows around Philly, the Delaware Valley area. And then I just upped the game. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just like, a smooth transition because rap and poetry are synonymous.
Yep, one without music, man. And now we putting poetry to music, so y'all in trouble. Did I say that? You know what I'm saying? And so, what's the second piece you giving us tonight?
So this joint is called Divided We Stand.
Ooh, I told y'all he cutting up. He is cutting the rug in this bitch, so let me get down with him. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I searched to find responsible fathers on Father's Day, and all I got were baby's daddy spread out along the way. A genuine mother on Mother's Day, not one who runs the streets, hooked on drugs without a family to maintain. A brother that wasn't a felon, a sister that wasn't a hoochie. I got no job on Labor Day. Only empty promises from politicians that only fade away. Giving me false hopes and unfulfilled proclamations. IOUs, a mule, 40 acres of reparations. I'm kicked like a stray dog in America, still viewed as notorious and felonious, while Ponzi masterminds robbers blind. The real criminals are in plain sight, while others are less than kind. Killers and drug dealers mock a profit while they make a profit, turning neighborhoods into carters, as death constantly hovers over city blocks filled with crack dust and heroin, turning neighborhoods into crematoriums. Black unity in the genocide. What we got here is my failure to accept corruption, my failure to be blind to see, deaf to hear, mute to speak, failure to neglect noble heritage and lineage, failure not to forget who I am and where I came from. My failure to vote another robber for president, another adulterer or actor, but I'm born again as a warrior with a sword to slay my enemies, to hunt them down like they did my forefathers, to inject drug dealers with their own poison, giving them a dose of their own toxic medicine. Though I pray, faith will pierce the clouds of disdain as we struggle each day just to maintain. In God they lust, in God they corrupt, in God they lie, more than the grains of sand, but none but the Lord can save. As divided we stand. Home.
Boy, it take the darkness to bring out the stars. So thank you for blacking out. Yeah, that was hard.
Hey man, that for real. Pieces like that we have to bring to the forefront, y'all. I keep telling y'all, it's the power pieces that be powerful that most people don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Because they talking about community. I keep telling y'all, community ain't nothing but communicate. Never mind. You got to listen. You got to be able to communicate in order for us to get somewhere else. It's the bottom line to that. Y'all know before I bring who closing us out tonight, which is Mr. Throwed Off himself, I got a couple of church announcements, and you know we about to get to it real fast. Like, so let me get all the way down, man. So you speaking of glow, you know what I'm saying? You know, y'all see me glowing, so y'all already know it's the bomb, baby. So make sure y'all tap in and get y'all some of the bomb, some of the dopest stuff that we have. I done told y'all it's Coastal Sunflowers body scrub, baby. We gonna keep bringing it to the forefront because we here, coast to coast. We bringing it out. And don't forget, each and every Saturday, my brother, Mr. Paul Cram himself, is lit in the Louisiana Lyricist Lounge. And this week, he got my brother Pyro. So make sure y'all tap in on the YT. Also, it's that time again, y'all. It's that time for us to get sexy, y'all. Trying to dress up, trying to get out and get active. May 31st. Y'all know it's my season, so we cutting up. Gemini, where y'all at? It's Central Saturdays, hosted by the one and only Jay Simone. This month right here, we got Yosh gonna be on there. Y'all know that's the dragon. Also, we got Ty Black featuring, you know, so make sure y'all tap in. The early bird tickets are on sale right now, so tap in. And if you know who you're gonna see at the door, do I have to tell y'all week after week? I will be the person that greets you first with wide arms. I know y'all see them arms, wide arms. So come on and get you a hug or two, a drink, some knowledge, and some good ass poetry. Hosted by Jay Simone and the Walking Erotica. So you already know what kind of show it is. If y'all don't know, never mind. Tap into some old shows. A couple shows ago, they was on and they went crazy. So yeah, y'all, that's our church announcements this week right here. And it's that time. It's that time. It's that time for us to get thrown off by some of that good energy, some of that great dope, some of the dopest. You know the king is coming through. It's Mr. Throwed Off himself. Let's go.
Man, what it do? What it do? What it do?
He came in the light. Step into the light, Caroline, and there shall be light. You know, it's corner boys. We don't like that light for real. You know what I'm saying? We always in the shadows. You know, we stand in the background for a reason, though. So we be bigging everybody else up. You know how that goes. So
moving aggressive with a low key presence.
That part right there, that part right there. So, King, let's talk about it. How long have you been out here pushing? Because the to me, your poetry is the poetry that the youth, the YTs will listen to. You know what I'm saying? Them young gunners, they'll listen to it because it draws their attention in. Because not only are you kind of speaking their lingo, but you're talking about some of the realest stuff that they probably ever heard, because they really don't have the older people that guiding them in the way that you might be. So with that being said, how long have you been doing this, and what else do you do for our community out here?
Well, first I'm gonna say this to the poets. Most of y'all poets ain't gonna like this, but I was pipping poetry for a long time, way before I ever way before I ever decided. I was pipping poetry in the penitentiary, and that was one of the best hoes I ever had in my state.
I
To
love how you
the Yeah, I salute poetry to the fullest. But as far as being a community activist, I don't know if I'm an activist per se, because I just got an overabundance of common sense, and I just give out common sense as often as I possibly can to anybody and everybody who wants some common sense. I'm not a
Yeah, that's what
scholar.
you're doing for the
I'm not a
community. If you
researcher.
out there talking, then that's enough, because your words hold power. You just heard what you just said, so let me go on and rewind your big up. You said you was pimping this in a penitentiary. So anybody that know anybody who been in the penitentiary, they got a story to tell. So you, my king, are very strong and powerful in these streets because you are the story. You are the image. You are what we kind of trying to keep our community away from. At the same time, you are the image that we want them to see, because if you have been there, look where you at now. Sometimes you got to go through it to get to it. I say that all the time, and you are getting to it right now, my king, because you out here on your positive. You out here making sure you pushing that pen in another way. You know, penitentiary didn't
Well,
stop with the tentury. The pen is still going. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, nah, don't downgrade what you do.
amen.
Let's build that up. All right. So he out here throwing common sense to motherfuckers that are listening, in other words. So with that being said, y'all know we finna end this show right on out, because I'm about at my hour, and that's about where I get the, dozing and stuff. So the king about to come on with it. Yeah, come on in the car. Get in, man. Come on, so he can do this piece right fast. Come on, man. He ready. He ready. And
Give
I'm
me a
ready. Go
give me a
on, man.
second.
You ain't ready. He ain't ready. Never mind, man. Go and step in the car,
What you
man. He
want,
want
nigga?
the show, man. Like, dang. Like, come on, man. Get your butt in the car so I can get this poem on out so we can end this show. Like stop playing with me. I want to get home so I can roll up one.
Yeah, everybody. Y'all got a chance to see Mr. Throwed Off himself, and it's his name on it. But I am the driver of this entity car. My name is Emmanuel Cole, and being this my first time with Poppy, being my first time on the corner, it's only right that I give y'all the very first poem I ever wrote, which became the catalyst for the first book I wrote. This poem is titled "Lost Man's Song." Help me, God. I'm calling. Pick me up, Lord. You see me falling. Has my anger and my fears intertwined with my bloody tears. Is everything around me caved in on me? Why am I trapped in this chaotic reality? If you listen and you love me, Father, please tell me. Don't let my thirst for vengeance or my fostering hate be determining factors for you to close the gate. You see, I refuse to lay down and just die in shame. I'm a thug and I'm smart, so I am going to be Satan at this chess game. I know you said one day that you're coming back, and I just pray that I'm not too late. So please, don't make your grand reappearance until you hear this real say, checkmate. Boom.
If Jesus wept, I guess it's okay for me to do it too.
Hey, sometimes you got to cry to the Lord. Sometimes you got to let him know, help me. Food, help me. That's all I'm trying to say. Y'all already know it's been an amazing show. We done made it to our hour of power, and we about to get up out of this thing. You know the saying, man. Make sure you wake up with gratitude so it shows in your attitude so you can reach those major altitudes. And we out. Thank y'all so much, man. This was litty. Let's go.
Yeah, man, so we made it to the end of another tremendously dope show. Y'all already know Key-notez gonna be thanking y'all tomorrow with her little foo-foo praise dance. Y'all know that's what she praised everybody for tapping on in. You know, I go to church too. Like, hey, man, we made it through another show, man, and I like to thank my damn self for being the host with the most, the mother sucker that I am. Yeah, you heard it, I was a bad mother sucker, and I'm out. Let's go.